was a noise from somewhere deep. We heard the sound, it was bittersweet. Voices calling out from an aching heart, getting so much closer by staying apart, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. The streets are empty, but the sky is clear. You want somebody and can't have them near, taking shelter where you can when the world is at stake. Alone together, trying hard not to break, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. A song for the lonely, the tired and the weary. A song for the broken, the mighty. Can you hear me? Get beyond our pride and greed, share everything that we need. We won't be ignored. We will be restored. Singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. 'Cause love is the word, and hope is the song.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
You take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, cause it's showtime!
Welcome to the morning show. And God
God is
must have been at Shea Stadium yesterday. God is throwing down the bolts today. Last night at 3 o'clock in the morning, anybody was awoken by that tremendous earth-shattering kaboom?
Yep.
Did you hear it? Oh my God. What the hell?
Kaboom.
It was tremendous. And see, now you're going to move things on.
night?
Last night, 3 in the morning. Not you, because you must have been drinking because the Dolphins won.
happened?
Oh no, I was celebrating.
It's like we lost our feed.
Really?
Yeah,
Where?
on the TV.
Oh.
We lost.
Probably turn it on and turn it back off because I still got you guys.
All right, as long as you still got it, then we're good.
Turn the TV off, turn it back on.
As long as we're good, then it's all good.
And there
Shall see
goes
what
the
happens.
mold. All right, so we're still on here?
Yeah, we're still on it.
All right, God is angry. There's a lot of lightning going on and thunder. So if we shut it down, it's because we've been down this road before.
All right, as long as you got it, then we shall see what happens.
And you saw what happened the last time.
What happened?
We got hit by lightning.
I know.
We lost a lot of equipment and everything else. Okay,
So,
that's good.
how was your weekend? You had a very sports-oriented weekend.
Check this out. Last night, I'm watching the Mets and the Yankees play. Now, the Mets and the Yankees started playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
It's been a World Series environment because of 9/11. On Friday, Met fans and Yankee fans were hugging. And the players were hugging. And it was crying everywhere. Joe Torre and Mr. Valentine got together, the managers, and they threw the first pitch to each other, hugging. Because they remember, they were there during this whole thing. Very emotional. Mets win 10-3, which really doesn't tell the story of the game. The Yankees are
Yeah.
just in a slump. Then on Saturday, the Yankees came back to win a game the Mets should have won. And then last night, the Mets are winning 6-4. And in the top of the 7th inning, Mr. Stanton, who used to play for the Marlins, remember him? You don't know Stanton? Stanton.
Thank you, RK.
What did I say?
Staten.
Oh, he's a Stanton. He's a pain in my Stanton.
Like that.
He comes up, he hits a pitch that I don't understand how he even saw it. The damn thing was wiggling all over the place. He ties the game. As he's running around the bases, he goes into a walk, and he starts screaming at the shortstop of the Mets, which is Lindor, a $340 million man.
Okay.
And the reason he was screaming was because when Lindor hit 3 home runs last night, he hit a 3-run homer, and he hit a single homer, and then he won the game with another homer. Lindor was accusing the Yankees of cheating.
Were they?
He says that they came up with a concept. Check this out. I mean, this is happening at midnight last night. I could not believe what I was watching. The Yankees are being accused of whistling to tip off pitches. You heard about this?
No.
So you see Lindor, when he hit his second home run, he was going like this to his friend, who's very good friends with the shortstop of the Yankees. He says, I hit the ball without cheating. And you can see him saying that to the Yankees. Well, the Yankees were not very happy.
Turn it on, turn it on.
We had turned it off because it was overmodulated.
Oh, it's on. Oh, okay.
Turn it on. So last night, as he's rounding the bases, Lindor and Javier Baez, who's a hothead, I hope they sign Baez because you need to fight. You need to fight in baseball
Wow.
to win. I'm telling you.
Are you watching this? Excitement over baseball?
Too much animosity.
Oh, no,
Wow.
it gets better. So Javier and Lindor, they go like this. They go like this to him. What's his name? Stanton? Stanton?
Is it Mike Stanton? You just say Mike if that's easy.
I don't know if it is Mike Stanton. I know it's Stanton. And Stanton finally rounds the bases after 10 minutes because they're screaming at each other. All the Yankees pour out on the field. All the Mets pour out on the field. They're going to fight.
So they start Friday loving each other and coming together in unity, and by Sunday they're accusing each other of cheating?
Of cheating. Wow. And they all are friends.
Who won Friday night?
Mets.
Who won Saturday night?
The Mets were winning until the last inning. The Yankees won. Boom.
And then Sunday night?
Mets won. But every team, they both have to win to make the playoffs.
The Mets are better than the Yankees?
This year they were. No, the Yankees are much better than
That's
the
what I
Mets.
thought. So how are the Mets 2-1
Because the Mets are
on this
desperate.
series?
Because they're at home, they're desperate. Everything was blown out of contact. But this
Wow.
fight last night,
Look at you.
because I remember the 86 Mets.
loves it.
The 86 Mets had Ray Knight at third base. He was a fighter. He took a player from Cincinnati and punched him in the face. They got into it. Darryl Strawberry's on that team. Watch out now. Strawberry could fight. All the Mets in 86 were fighters. And they went and they got it. Last night, I finally saw some fight in a team that I thought died. I thought this team was dead.
Maybe they're, because of September 11th and New York unity, but then unify, don't fight.
Oh, but it gets better. In the ninth inning, the Yankees have the winning run at first and the tying run at second. And the ball gets thrown away. Edwin Diaz, the closer of the Mets, is having a real hard time right now. And he throws a wild pitch. Now they're on second and third. And guess who comes to the plate?
Mike Stanton?
Stanton comes to the plate.
Just say Mike.
You got
Call Giancarlo.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And what happens?
And I thought that the stadium was going to collapse. And the announcer says, we're not going to talk. And if you think that we're blowing up the sound, we're not doing that. This stadium is literally rocking because everybody's going crazy. Now, you expect that Mr. Mike hits a home run, Yankees win it, right? You expect he gets a hit, the Yankees go ahead because they got 2 runners in scoring position. So here comes Lindor. And Edwin Diaz is having a hard time closing this game. And he's screaming at Lindor. You could tell he was saying, you gotta be more man! In front of 60,000 people. He's screaming at him. And then Javier gets into it and they're screaming at Edwin, come on, you gotta do
allowed?
this. Yeah, it's your own teammate. They were trying to pump him up.
Okay.
So Alonso, who's a loving kid, he bought cleats for the Mets to say 9/11. A loving kid. He's like a giant polar bear, is what they call him. He's telling him, it's okay, guys. Take it easy. Because it was getting rowdy. Because the Mets did not want to lose this game. They just did not. The will of man did not want to lose this game.
And they won.
And he hits the ball off the bottom of the bat, and it's going like this, like an egg. And guess who makes the final catch? Lindor.
Oh.
The third baseman is waiting, and he let Lindor catch it just to send another spike to the Yankees. There's bad blood there, I'm going to tell you. They're friends, but in this game, they ain't no friends.
Wow.
This is a big-time
Lindor
game.
used to play for the Yankees?
No, he played for the Indians. But the Mets are the little brother to the Yankees. The Yankees are World Series 30-some-odd times, They are the big team in New York.
See, I don't understand how there's 2 baseball teams in New York. New York is small.
If you
Yet there's 2 baseball teams right in the same vicinity.
you guys never rooted for the underdog?
Do they have the same stadium? Do the
No.
Yankees?
The Yankees had a rent Shea Stadium for 2 years where they redid Yankee Stadium. They hated it. They criticized Shea Stadium all the time. Now the Yankees got a new stadium. The Mets got a new stadium
Where is Shea Stadium? What
in
city?
Queens,
And where is Yankee
in the
Stadium?
Bronx.
But that's close. No?
Not only that, but they built Coney Island. The Mets have a AAA affiliate. It's called High Single A, and the Yankees have one in Staten Island. The Mets built that to take money away from the Staten Island Yankees. Bad blood all over, and I love it because I root for the underdog. The Mets don't win, Dawn.
Freddie thrives on
Speaking of
negativity.
underdog, how'd your Jets do?
They lost. I am now
How'd
Tampa
the Fish
Bay.
do?
They won.
Amazing.
They won.
Amazing.
They won on a bad call. He won't tell you that.
Okay.
They won on a bad call.
Set the situation for us. What happened?
It doesn't matter. The Dolphins are 1-0. No, I'm not gonna
The
do that.
Dolphins are undefeated. Everybody knows that. They're the best team out of the AFC East.
Was
right
it
now.
only one game so far?
Only one
Yes.
game.
Undefeated. Undefeated. though.
Undefeated.
They're undefeated.
Undefeated.
They cheated, but they undefeated.
Cheated.
Let's hear your Super Bowl predictions for this year. Who are we thinking is gonna?
I think the Dolphins.
I think
Tampa Bay and the
Tampa
Dolphins.
wins it again.
I think the Dolphins.
Tampa Dolphins this year, Super
That
Bowl.
would have
That'd be
been.
really
That
good.
would have been good.
That'll be
Tampa and the
good.
Dolphins.
No, Imagine.
I don't think from what I saw yesterday, I don't think Miami is good enough. Now I gotta scratch my head here. Are the Green Bay Packers that bad, or the New Orleans Saints with that rookie that good?
Oh no! It was,
Did you see the game?
No, it's because of I think because of Jameis Winston and Aaron. Who was the?
Is this the original
Aaron Rodgers?
Jameis Winston from FSU?
No, this is not the original Jameis. It's because of the fact that they started him. He had to show.
But
he
is
had
that
to
the
show
same guy?
Not the same guy.
It's a different guy?
It's a more evolved guy.
No, that's not what I'm asking
Is it
you.
the same player?
Is it the same player?
Yes.
Same
player.
Now
human
you
being.
remember this kid? This
Yeah.
kid won the Heisman,
Yeah.
and then they made him a quarterback, and he won the Heisman. He won the championship in college.
You came like a first round pick.
Yes, and then he laid an egg in the NFL. Is that the same guy?
Same guy.
Wow!
That guy.
This guy was throwing BBs.
He demolished Aaron Rodgers.
Well, he didn't demolish Aaron Rodgers. He demolished the Green Bay Packers
Aaron.
defense.
Hall of Fame player, man.
I can't say Hall of Fame players.
No, he only had one
It's one
great game.
It's one
But
game.
he's still new. Look how young he is.
No, he's been in the league 5 years.
No, he's been in the league for a minute. He's not new.
He's not new, but I've never seen this side of
That's like
him.
his first breakout game.
Here's the thing about guys in football and baseball. Do you see this, Anna? You and I are just like a tennis match here. And yeah, boom, you went to the Dodger yesterday. You watched the Jets. You were upset because there are other teams there represented.
No, I went to the Artful Dodger on 20th Street. Tommy met me at the door. I went, okay. He had the corner by the dartboard and the pool table. He put a table there with chairs for me, away from the other side.
Nice.
Because he knows that I walk in with a mask. I was the only guy in the place with a mask. Sorry, it's what I believe and I'm gonna do. We watched the Jet game. They had some people there from Jacksonville, all shirted up and makeup up. It was funny. They had some people there for the Browns. The Steeler game with Buffalo, tremendous game. They were all on the other side. They got TVs everywhere now. And I couldn't get Tommy out of my ear because I'm watching the game talking to Tommy. And Freddie was with me and he brought Rowan.
Aw.
He brought little Rowan. They gave him blocks to play and he got a bloody nose because he hit him in the face. Anyway,
Excuse
and
me?
I'm watching.
You hit him in the
He
face?
hit himself in the face.
Oh.
So they have all
He
these
looks
games.
a lot like you, I think, did as a little boy.
It's about this big. Yeah, he does.
Is Joey bigger than him?
Yeah, oh my God, yes. So I'm watching the people in this in the Artful Dodger, the emotion. So the guys are there, some are there with their ladies, and you can see the ladies looking up. What's wrong with this guy? This guy's screaming, and screaming off the top of their heads, running out of the place, coming back in because they get emotional. It's an emotional thing.
Yeah.
Something about football.
Something about football makes men crazy. Baseball apparently seems to make you crazy as well.
No, what I saw last night, I haven't seen in, 86. I haven't seen that since 1986.
And then the Hurricanes played Saturday night.
Yeah, I didn't watch that game.
How did they do?
I didn't see it. I saw.
Who
the
they
FSU
play?
game. I didn't see it. I didn't even know who played. I didn't even know
Who
who
won?
they
I have
played.
no idea.
Yeah.
What is it with you guys? What kind of
And
fake
then
friends?
Dolphins played yesterday, and they won the last play, right? It was like they won by 1 point or
Yeah,
something at
they
the
love
end
it.
of the game.
I love it. Dolphins were leading the whole game just to let anybody who's a Jet fan know the Dolphins were leading.
First
the
of
whole
all,
I
game.
the
think the Hurricanes
Dolphins
lost.
had no business,
Hmm?
no business letting that rookie. I'm gonna tell you something about that rookie,
That kid
though.
almost had
All
like
kidding
350
aside,
yards, yeah.
I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah.
That kid looks like a Brady in the making. That kid is tall and he's good. He's very good. I don't know what the record is gonna be, but the kid is pretty good.
Kid's good.
Appalachian State. Oh, Miami won.
They had to beat them.
25-23.
Against Appalachian State?
Yep.
That was close.
Appalachian
Good.
State sucks.
Miami lost to Alabama last week, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Is Appalachian State a D1 school or?
No, it is.
I wonder if Amy went. We should ask Amy if she went.
Amy who?
Reshevsky, Appalachian State, isn't it right in North Carolina?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Michigan State game is next weekend. Miami
They play
Hurricanes.
Michigan State?
Michigan UM Saturday at 12 o'clock. I think that's why Aaron's coming into town. Not to do anything else, but just for that situation.
Why would he care about Michigan?
Because his friend goes to Michigan.
Oh.
Yes?
The Giants lost too. They lost to Denver.
It was. I say if I would have betted correctly, it was a day of upsets for the NFL.
Day of upsets for
Yeah,
the NFL, except
because
for, yeah.
I didn't. I like all the winners from yesterday. I would have never expected those people to win. From the Bills game.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna throw
To
you
the
my shoe at you.
Saints.
I can't stand you.
To the LA Rams.
Let me
to
tell you what men go
the
through.
Vikings. No, the Vikings were the only team that ended up in a tie.
A
I forgot who
tie?
they faced. Vikings and somebody
Oh,
else.
the Vikings won.
No. It was a tie game. Overtime. They went overtime. It
Yeah,
was
but
a
they
tie.
won, no?
No, they didn't.
They
It's
lost?
A tie game. You can't win on a tie game.
All right, I gotta look this up because I didn't hear that.
When did the Pigs play? Did they play this weekend?
Who?
Patriots?
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
played
they
the
lost.
they
They
played the
played Miami,
Dolphins,
Miami
you
won.
dummy.
They lost. They lost. Yeah.
They played the Dolphins.
Mhm.
All right, let me see. The Broncos beat the
So,
Giants.
how was your weekend? I saw you had some visitors the other night. You had Freddie and Linda on Saturday night. What was that?
Freddie at first because I
He had no hat on?
had no hat on.
Really?
And she's a different person.
You went out without a hat? No one
I left
recognized
it. I
you?
left it in the house.
So you didn't recognize him, huh?
Well, I mean, I was on my break when I got the text. I was in my car just listening to music on my break when I got the text saying from Freddie, guess where I'm at? And I saw a picture of the wall. It said Jeremiah's Boca Raton. And I was like, oh, I'm in the freezer.
The Bengals beat the Vikings.
I just saw. Yeah. I thought they
Dumb.
ended up in a tie because it was. Yeah.
So I got out of my my car, went back inside just before my break ended. Saw the boss man and his wife. I said, oh, how's it going? First thing he says to me, now, how's it going? Are you having a good night? What should I get? So I say, well, we only have one sugar-free flavor. That's what you're going to get. Then he gives me like, oh, let me get whatever you want. So I was like, no. you need
No, that's not what happened. Why don't you say the truth? Why is it that a millennial always has to switch the truth?
That's what I remember.
That's
It
what
was
he
a
heard.
diabetes conversation because the stuff has sugar, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I can't even have that.
The sugar-free?
It isn't sugar free. It's no sugar added.
No, it's they use sugar substitutes. So it's like sucralose and sorbitol. And
I had nothing but cramps all night.
Crabs?
Cramps. My hands, I couldn't even drive home.
That's just crabs.
I can't eat it. I can't eat it because it has too much sugar. But my God, the way they work that thing in there, people. And then he ended up. I don't know where you were at to lunch.
He was in the freezer.
I was in the freezer. Yeah, I was locked in the freezer.
You weren't locked in the freezer. You came in through the front door.
That's where the freezer is.
Were you out to lunch?
No, I was on my break. I was just in my car.
So he comes in. As soon as he comes in, the windows, those little windows you guys are talking about, to the parking lot.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes. It's,
Inside,
and
people, all the tables were taken.
By the time I tried to talk to Freddie and then have small talk, I couldn't because it was so busy and we had to send someone else on break, so I had to take over their window. And as he's walking out, I see him take a picture of me. And I'm thinking to myself, I hope my coworkers know that he's my boss. Otherwise, it just looks like a customer just taking a photo of me just randomly. And so he walks out. I look out the window. It's just a line. Typically, the line's supposed to be on the sidewalk because that's why the sidewalk is there. And we have a sign.
They
that
go to
says,
the parking
"Line
lot."
comes here." They just go vertically. Just park
cars.
spots. Yeah, just.
They walk
in.
a straight line right into the parking lot.
Makes no sense.
And the cars are tooting because first I couldn't get out of my spot because the line was there. So I told Linda, you have to do some management to get me out of here. So you had to wait a little bit. So I go outside, a lady tells me, oh, is that your son? I go,
Yeah.
yeah, that's one of 15.
It's like a movie. So it was busy on the weekend, huh?
It's always busy. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, every night's usually busy, but especially Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights. We don't usually get out of there until like 11, 12.
Lori was here on Friday morning on Eileen's show. And it was a great show. And she said weekends are jam-packed. But she brought in, there's some in the freezer actually.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I had on Saturday when I was here. I think it was like, it tasted like coffee, but I know there's a new pumpkin flavor out.
Tastes like pumpkin, yeah.
How do
there's
you
little
remember
samples in
how to
the
make the
freezer.
pumpkins and all that? How do you remember how to do
So we have like an ingredients list in the back when you're making all these flavors and stuff. I haven't had to make any yet because I don't know. I just haven't been fortunate enough. Unfortunately, I don't want to make the flavors. It's so much work. So I haven't had to do that yet. I usually
So how do you do a pumpkin? If he asks for a pumpkin, what do you run away?
Well, it's pre-made. So we have someone in the morning who makes them all, or at night, whatever. We have one designated person who makes all the ices. When we're running low, and they put them in the backup cooler. We bring those up front when we're serving people. So when I'm up front making the orders and someone says, give me a pumpkin pie with vanilla, I go to the cooler, open the cooler, get a scoop of the pumpkin pie, go to the ice cream machine, get the vanilla, rinse and repeat, and hand it out and say, here's your whatever it is you just ordered. Super easy job.
What about those little crumpet stuffs you put on?
Keep those in the corner. We got a little scoop. We take the scoop, we trickle it on each layer. And
That's what I'm saying. How do you remember all the formulas? You got like 50 flavor
just trying
formulas.
to go brain dead, just go on autopilot.
See, that's why I can't work for nobody.
You can't remember?
I can't remember.
You're going to make your own flavors.
I'll be going, yo, how do you make this?
Oh, like statin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
statin.
Statin. Anna, how was your weekend?
Oh.
Sorry.
No, no,
Probably
it
not.
was pretty good. I worked on Saturday the whole day, and yesterday I tried to catch up on school, and I had some family over for like a dinner, small dinner at Uncle Wen. It was fun.
You babysit, right? That's your work?
Yeah,
You work a lot.
I do.
That's a tough job. I wouldn't do that.
4 kids.
4?
4 kids.
I wouldn't do that for all the money in China.
Yeah,
She does it like every day,
yeah, basically.
right?
No, but this Saturday I was doing a wedding. I wasn't babysitting. I
What are we
was,
doing at a wedding?
I'm like recording a wedding.
Oh,
Video?
Yeah. So
How'd that go?
It was a little bit better. It was fun. I actually like that one. So
just you?
no, me, my dad, and my sister. My sister does drone, and my dad does the other. And my mom was there too. She was at
Brazilian wedding?
The bride was Brazilian. The guy wasn't. He
Is
was
that your
American.
dad's business?
Yeah.
What's his business?
He does like events in general, like birthdays, weddings,
Did we know this?
baby showers.
No, nobody tells us nothing.
And you've worked with us for how long? But the fact that I've got another event planner coming in tomorrow, you could have like, oh yeah, you guys want information on an event planner?
So he's an event planner.
Not event planner. We do just video, like
Oh, video production.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, Danielle.
Let's not tell us that either.
I thought Danielle told you guys because she know him. No? Okay, never mind then.
Danielle speaks Portuguese. I don't understand.
Danielle tells us nothing.
Oh, but yeah.
You know, I'm going to tell you, you Brazilians are a funky group of people. Because
I think we need to explain.
Maria came in,
Mary.
Mary came in on Saturday, and there's things about her that all of a sudden I'm like, who are you? You know, there's a whole different side to them.
I know. They're very out there, and she's very excitable and happy, and Mary has all kinds of different things going on.
Now, Mary is doing her show. She's got to do the elements. You're only here 1 day a week, right?
Yeah, but I told Dawn I'll try to come after my classes on Wednesdays and Fridays.
She needs to put the hello, the goodbye, and stuff together, and I don't speak.
I can help.
And now Danielle's not around, so
What
we
time
need
do you
to
get out of
talk.
school on Wednesdays and Fridays?
12:20.
I thought you came in on Wednesdays.
She's going to start coming now on Wednesdays. We need your help.
I'm like totally confused.
We need your help, and we need your expertise in what you do, because now people want to learn from you. Because now that we see how good you are at teaching,
I'm not yet. Okay.
people go, well, I really want to work more with Anna. I'm like, all right, we got to get Anna in more. Well, you know, Anna's really good. We got to get Anna. People are requesting you to be here. Oh, yes. It's a good thing.
I get totally confused. I don't even know. What days of the week is he here?
We never know when he's here.
When the hell-
So Wednesdays it's a
Wednesdays is
Wednesdays
definite.
is
But here
definite.
it is Monday and you're here.
some just depends on schedules. If I'm not working on Monday, I'll come in on Monday. If I don't work on Friday, I'll come in on Friday.
You guys going to do your whole little, we're going to film you guys today doing
Well, we have
your-
some things I would like to
situation?
if the thunder stops.
Okay.
lightning.
Well, it sounds like it stopped. I haven't heard anything.
I know, but it's a come and go. What are you looking at?
Do you want to do it in the rain?
Why do you look like the hidden squirrel over there? Now, so let me tell you what I discovered. Me and Freddie are depressed, and we're drinking our beers because the Jets are about to lose. Now, the kid decided to have a good half game, second half. Had a shot at winning the game, but anyway. So we sit there, and Freddie and I look at him and I say, isn't a football game like make you depressed for the whole week because your team loses? It's not like baseball. They have another game the next day. You got to wait a week. And when you win, you act like this maniac over here.
Undefeated.
You know, he's until next week if he loses, or they go 1 win and 2 losses like that. So he looks at me and he says, I didn't realize that was a thing.
Easy win.
And I said, you feel it too? Yes. So we started to talk to Tommy and the people in the bar. And when your home team loses, you got a whole week you got to go through the loss.
Undefeated.
And you're miserable. When you win, you feel like you're on top of the world. So do you realize how deep this game impacts man?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact.
Chuck
And
feels
I
the same
do
way?
not understand. Yes, he'll wallow on Sunday nights. If the Hurricanes and the Dolphins lose on a weekend,
That's why
Wallow.
I don't watch college football because that's unpredictable.
wallow in sadness, yes. And then he and Aaron have to have the conversations about it. And then the play-by-plays, and the this-by-this play. And I'm just up to my eyeballs and cleaning my house out. So I'm like on a whole nother level of crazy.
My son says to me, I don't like watching a game with you because you're pointing out the coach's side of it. Look at the player's side of it. I said, son, that kid from the Jets is only 5'9", 5'10". He's like Doug Flutie. You guys remember Doug Flutie?
Mm-hmm.
From Boston College? He threw the Hail Mary into the end zone, won the national championship. And all of a sudden they drafted him. He was too short. That's like asking Anna behind 6'10" guys to throw a football.
It's easy.
It's not easy. You got to throw into lanes.
Well, think how hard it is for them to catch me or sack me.
Trust you me, these trucks,
Yeah.
these guys are so fast.
Look, semi-trucks have no chance of catching up to a Ferrari, okay?
You're not a Ferrari. And you have to keep your eye on where you're going to throw the ball. Trust me. The kid ran around from the Jets, Zach Wilson, and the linebacker, the beast, they call him, he hit him so hard, it took him a second to get up. But Zach Wilson got a licking and kept on ticking. He got sacked 6 times, could have been 12. Got away and ran away because the Jets' offensive line is just horrible. Ain't no team in the world going to win with that line. None. But this kid's getting beat up. This is what happened to Donald. And it just happens to be that the Jets traded Donald to the Panthers. There was a big commotion about it. And guess what the first game is? Donald.
Oh, and who's Donald?
Donald is the quarterback of the Panthers now.
Gotcha.
He got let go by New England.
The Panthers.
Carolina Panthers.
Oh, I was going to say they're a hockey team since when is their quarterback on the Panthers? Woo!
And Donald didn't have a great game either. He was typical Donald, but he had enough to win. And then they have another guy on the Panthers, a receiver named Anderson, who's the fastest man in football in the 100. And he burned the Jets yesterday. My God.
Ready to take a commercial break?
Yeah, and I'm depressed.
Just take a quick commercial break. More to come on our Monday weekend wrap-up, I guess.
It
Stay
looks like it
tuned.
stopped raining.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Tracy McDonough, owner and founder of Healing Moments. Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
TV and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They have been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it has never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP2TV at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Yeah. Malignant is not a good movie.
And we're back.
Yeah,
Yes.
how was that movie for you?
Malignant? First 45 minutes, best movie on the market. After that, in the crapper.
Slick, you see it too?
I was about to, because I sent you guys a picture, but right when I watched the trailer and I seen Charlie and I seen what it was about, like,
You were afraid?
I couldn't do
What
it.
kind of wuss are you?
I am so sorry. And like, if this is based on a true story, Malignant, I'm sorry for the woman that had to go through seeing other people dying and then saying
First
that-
of all, you gotta watch the movie. It's not what you think. I'm not gonna tell you
She's talking
what.
to a ghost
No.
named Gabriel or
No.
Charlie
No.
or something like that. It's the devil.
Okay.
It's the devil.
No.
That's what she said.
It's the devil, but it isn't what you think. Go watch the stupid movie.
Why do you watch movies about the devil and horror movies? Don't
Aye.
you feel like it possesses your body
I can't
and
do
your
it.
soul?
I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want to ruin the movie. It's not what you think.
But horror movies are just
It's
horrible.
not what you think.
It's not a horror movie?
It
it's
is,
labeled
but it's
horror
a
movie.
true story.
See, that's the thing.
I know.
I feel
think
sorry
it's
for the
based on
lady.
true story.
Those are the worst, yeah.
Yes.
But like, just as it's
Listen,
based on true stories makes
the movie was not filmed properly, in my opinion. The story is fantastic. If you go see this movie, see how all of you are thinking one thing? When you see the movie, you're gonna go, are you kidding me?
Do we have drive-in theaters down here anywhere?
Yes.
There used to be down at the swap shop, right?
Swap shop.
Yeah, for a while ago.
If they're showing Malignant there, why don't we all take
Because
a
they already
look?
saw it.
Ooh, I don't see horror movies.
Because I already saw it.
Be a team player.
I don't.
Oh,
do
I
horror
would go
movies.
again.
Do you know there's a thing that you can rent out movie theaters? We want to rent out the movie theater to take you
It's
guys.
like, oh, it's the $400.
I know.
My son, his brilliant
Let's bring all
idea.
the artists, all our clients. We bring Jay, Amy, Ken.
Yeah, you gotta bring 75
Jesse.
people.
Ken?
Oh my God!
Hard pass.
We take raffle
You
draw,
got me off
draw
on
tickets.
that.
Who gets to sit next to Ken during a horror movie?
Yep. Hey,
Oh, that's
That would be such a
horrible.
fun idea. Are you kidding me?
That's horrible. You get, pick a chair. You gotta put $1 in the bucket and pick a chair.
I think I'm coming down on something if we're doing that. I'm coming down on something.
I would rather get the 60-foot bubble inflator and watch movies in here.
That'd be nice.
I think that's more fun, more safe. Now, on Saturday night, I went to the cinema place, and it was packed.
Yeah. It's a weekend.
So,
How'd that go for you?
not very good. I wasn't happy.
Are you
What I
saying-
did was I strategically sat so there could only be one person next to us with a chair in between. Like, you ever seen how people buy seats?
Yeah.
They buy one seat. So I strategically figured if you bought one seat, you're not, the chances of another person buying a single seat next to an open is very small. So I go, what I didn't count on is people in the front row moving to the back row because there was room. And then these people come and they moved them out. So I'm like, really? I made like a big noise, but it was packed. I was not
So
comfortable.
you're that guy in the movies that like huffs and puffs and make noises, and they're like, really? And you know what that does? Nothing.
Linda does
I
that.
can just hear.
Linda
his
does the
movement.
cough.
Really?
And then-
So you guys are like those annoying old people in the movie
Yeah.
that you go, really? What's wrong with these people?
So I know the manager over there because I met him when I got lost in this
Is
movie
that what
theater.
you guys do?
I got
Do you
lost.
guys talk
I'm
in the
still
movie?
stuck on
No.
the.
Do you say
This
"You believe that
guy,
happened?"
this guy took a phone call next to Linda. I says, "You got to be kidding me, right?" I says, "You know, there's more violence in movie theaters because people picking up their phone." The guy looked at me. Oh, look at me. Why
You
you
should have
looking
been
at
like
me?
slick and watched it potentially at your
HBO
house
Max, yeah.
and stayed away
No,
from
no,
people.
I had to get out. You know, 9/11 put a number on me. I could not watch TV. I didn't turn the TV on all day
You set
But
the
you were
mood.
watching a TV
You set
in
the
a
mood,
cinema.
you know?
What? What?
because it's not about 9/11.
You set
Okay.
the mood.
So why don't you-
Okay?
What?
First.
I could not sit through another 9/11. I even took
What?
my phone, put
no
it
one's
down.
telling you to watch 9/11. We're saying.
No, like
It's all around me. People
you-
texting me, talking to me, ba ba
No,
boom,
you
bada
turn-
boom.
You turn your phone. This is what I do. You turn your phone off.
No, you don't.
No.
You text me the most obscene
yes,
stupidity.
True. You turn your phone off. Close out all the
Or
blackout
even
drapes.
airplane mode.
You know, put it. Yeah, you can put it on airplane.
Why don't I
mode.
just sit?
Pop some popcorn. Me, I kind of like to go Scandinavian, so like I just wear underwear. You know, get really comfortable
Here.
with myself. You're really comfortable.
Even Anna's disgusted.
Got a
Anna,
nice-
don't throw up in
got
your
a
mess.
Nice little blanket to
No,
wrap
no,
myself
he's right. He's
in.
onto something. You
know?
never do this? You guys
Then
don't, you don't
I
just sit
need
down
like
on your
a-
breaks and watch
That's
it?
because he
like a
plays
hot-
with himself.
I need a hot drink. No,
But he's
I
not
don't.
saying his
I
brother's
need a
gonna
hot
bring
drink.
with them
I need
while
to
watching
set them.
it
I
together.
can't do that at the movie theater. I got my cozy socks on. They're fuzzy.
Oh, God.
You
People
know.
The girl that sat
With
next
my
to me
cozy
had
socks.
frozen. She had her pajamas on.
I can't.
The
do
girl
that
next
at
to
the
me.
movie
I
theater.
would too, because I could go to sleep.
But she was so scared. She was eating her candy. She took mine by accident. I said, "That's okay, don't worry."
Yeah, I don't do that. I can't be around people. I'm at a whole new level of shutting myself out from the.
I couldn't sit
world.
in the back because the back was taken up. So I had to move closer to the front. I wasn't very happy.
So you were around people all weekend.
And it was 9:30.
And I'm sitting next to you. Why?
No, I went
Did
to
you wear a
the
mask?
Yes. And I took the sanitizer.
Did you eat popcorn?
Yes.
So you took the mask off.
So you have to take your mask off when you eat popcorn.
No, you eat it underneath. Put your finger underneath your mask.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Really?
This is my whole. I was gonna.
This
is me all weekend.
Because I know you're not washing your hands between every.
So check it out. So I spoke to the manager, and he says, "Give
Are
me
we
your
grossing
email."
you out yet?
No.
Making you rethink your decisions?
No. So he calls. He tells me, "Give me your email address." So he sends me how the movie theater cleans and purifies the air. They triple purify it with an ionizer. This whole thing he sends me. I should have sent it to you. I couldn't believe it. I sent it to Linda. She says, "Wow, they do clean the air." Because you remember the movie with Dustin Hoffman?
Contagion.
What was the name of it?
Contagion.
Wow. Are you like a
Was it
pop culture
Contagion?
guy?
It wasn't
I
Contagion.
love movies.
Contagious.
That's impressive.
Not Contagion.
I think he's
Contagious.
right.
No, it's Contagion.
I'm trying to figure out how you knew that off of just a name.
Because Dustin Hoffman didn't make many movies except for that one. So you remember when they went to the movie theater and people would go, and they would cough and the droplets would go into the vents? And then people were getting sick. So this is what I
Wasn't
was
Dustin
describing.
Hoffman in The Graduate?
Yes.
He was also in.
Mrs. Robinson, are you trying to
And Rain
seduce
Man?
me?
But no, he didn't do a whole lot of movies, yeah.
No. Yeah,
And
but
I
the
said
ones
next
he
to
made were
why?
famous.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
said,
you're
"Did you why?
What?
I fall off my seat.
What's the matter
Why?
with you?
You're funny.
So the guy sent me this whole description of purifying the air. So I felt a little better. And then you call, right? You text, and they deliver food.
What did you do to Cinemark Palace?
You ate
Yeah.
also?
Airport Road?
I didn't eat there. No, I didn't want to do that. But I think I would. If it didn't cost $20 to get a hamburger, I would do it.
Some of those places taste really good. A few years ago, back when I was still in high school, I went to the AMC Dine-In on Federal Highway in like Fort Lauderdale. They bring it out to you, order a thing. They have like service. You're in your seat at the theater. They come out to you, sir, what would you like to get? Whatever you order, they come out 20 minutes. They bring you the thing. Nice hot meal while you're watching your movie.
It's nice, right?
That's what they do.
Yeah.
And if you bring a blanket, because the chairs go, you're like, wow,
I'd be asleep.
who wants to leave?
In my pajamas, sound asleep.
I saw
Oh,
you and Chuck. We met you down at that movie theater one time.
I think I fell asleep.
Did you?
Yeah.
They went in one theater, we went in another. It was hilarious. Because we usually do dinner before the theater. We haven't
Oh my
done
God,
that
that was a
anymore.
long time ago. Yeah, we did.
We haven't done that. So last night I went to Texas Roadhouse.
I haven't been to the movies in a year and a half.
I went for the first time on Wednesday over a year. I mean, I have to say, just being back in a theater.
What'd you see?
An empty one. Shang-Chi, the new Marvel.
How was it?
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good, right?
Mwah.
I heard it was really good.
Oh, it's good.
Anna,
That's
did
a
you see it?
millennial. That's a millennial movie.
No. Look, if you liked, if you
Marvel
grew up
Comics.
watching, if you grew up watching like the Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan.
I don't like
movies,
those.
Well, you're lame. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you then. Don't watch your Malignant.
Jackie Chan should have forgot about making movies and become a comedian because he's the funniest dude. His outtakes in making a movie, you've seen them?
Bloopers, I love it.
Do they still do the bloopers and everything he does? He does.
Yeah, he's
Rush Hour is such a good
Rush,
show.
and he's screaming, why is he wasting all this time? It's hilarious. But, not to say, you went to see it where, the movie?
Cinemark. I went on a Wednesday night at 6
Cinemark.
p.m. Yeah.
Did you get the big, humongous theater or the regular theater?
Yeah.
Did you sit up on top?
Towards the top, yeah. Like 3 rows down from the top, I think.
Up in the mezzanine?
There's a balcony.
There's a second
balcony. There's a
yeah.
Oh,
balcony.
no. So first floor. I always do the first floor.
Okay, so you didn't get the big theater.
There's bigger ones.
Oh, yes. I went to see that Rocky movie. What's his name? What's Rocky's name?
Sylvester
Not Rocky,
Stallone?
not Rocky.
You thinking Creed?
No, with the eyebrow. What's his name?
Dwayne Johnson?
Dwayne Johnson's movie.
Oh,
Jungle
Jungle
Cruise?
Cruise.
Jungle.
Cruise.
I'm a 3-hour movie. I'm gonna tell you something.
You are like.
I like that one.
Did
You saw it?
Did you go on AARP
I like that one.
I get discounts. Thank
for
you.
senior
very much.
discounts?
Of course. I
So if he
pay
goes to the movies
$18.
on a senior discount,
That's
your
what you pay for
popcorn?
a ticket?
I get a free bucket of popcorn.
No, he
right?
gets 2 for $18, right?
Two for 18.
tickets.
Oh, okay, not bad.
It's $9.
Might as well just rent it from home.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It's no
set
fun
the
in
mood.
that.
Yes,
Yeah,
there
I like that
is.
experience.
Like, because you have a wife and family, you can just
There
rent the
is.
thing, $20. You
You
throw it on
never
your
get the
60-inch
food, get the
TV.
hot food.
It ain't the same. You watch sports? You guys watch sports? You ever go to a stadium and watch it and see the difference?
Oh yes,
Tremendous. Now, I don't want to sit at the flagpoles. I sit right
It's
behind
like
home
going to a
plate.
concert. I'd rather be in my house than around all those people.
That's
No,
different.
most definitely, I feel her on that one.
No,
Because,
no, no, no.
Sports,
Concerts,
sports
people
does-
put
no,
their freaking butts in my
sports
face.
does have that different feeling, but like I know what you mean about like sitting up in the nosebleeds and then sitting behind, like I'll say
Home
behind-
plate.
Yeah, behind home
Or-
plate,
or
or
the-
like close to the field. I mean, I kind of get lost in those events. That's why I kind of like I wouldn't mind.
You
watching
get
them
lost?
on TV.
What do you mean,
Yeah.
walk around? You have
Yeah,
to
I
sit.
walk around.
Why?
Like
Well, so you
I
go
would get
places.
bowl seats for. I used to get bowl seats for the Heat, and I watch it, and then I go walk around, and I'm like, wow, memorabilia. Like I'm in like a museum. Like I don't.
You don't
watch
walk
the
around in
game
the
anymore.
stadium.
Yeah, you can.
I saw the Knicks and the Heat in the playoff game.
Uh-huh.
I bought tickets up in the nosebleeds. And Sarah, Linda's daughter, she has this luck. She walks in and this guy says, hey, pretty girl, how would you and your family like to sit behind courtside? So I got to sit behind the Knicks because nobody wants to sit behind the Knicks. Everybody wants to sit behind the Heat. So the Knicks was sweating. They smell good when they sweat. So I kept saying, I don't know who the hell was playing. What are you wearing? And the guy says, why, do I smell? I go, no, you guys smell delicious. And they were dying. And so the whole thing that, I mean, they got beat, but their whole thing that night was, and I'm trying to tell people, I'm with the Knicks, right behind. You gotta watch a game like that up close. You feel the emotion.
Well, for the pandemic or like.
If you're gonna go, you might as well go big.
Well, I don't know.
That's
You
the
can still go
thing.
to the concerts and venues and still
No,
sit.
concerts smell.
Concerts.
People like you go, you don't shower before you
Oh,
go.
hold on, wait a minute, hold on.
It smells
You're going
funky.
to
No,
see
you're right
athletes
because those
run
mosh
back and
pits
forth.
before
You're
the
telling me
pandemic they
don't smell?
smelled. No, those mosh pits before the pandemic.
Stinky,
they smelled.
stinky.
God,
I went to a
like, they
concert. I would
smelled.
never do it again. I would never do it again.
They
Up in what's the name of that place where they do the concerts?
Oh, up in West Palm?
Yes.
Yeah, those.
So I'm sitting there, right, and I'm outside, and I went to see somebody.
Was it in the summer? When it's 110 degrees?
120 degrees. And these people stand up. Oh my God!
Yeah, you're right. I have a story that's gonna make your skin crawl. A couple
It
years
smelled
ago,
like rotten armpit.
pre-pandemic, freshman or sophomore year of college. One of my favorite bands at the time was coming down. They were doing a small clubs only tour down at Revolution Live in Fort Lauderdale, which is a very small place, and they always oversell tickets, so it's always crowded. And standing room only. The entire
And it
event-
smells.
Yes. So because it was one of my favorite bands at the time, I arrived like 3 hours early so I could get super close to the stage. And so, you know how concerts work, there's 2 bands before the headliner, then the headliners come out. And I didn't stay for the whole thing, right? Because it's all these tall people, it's moshings, it's rock music.
Right.
And I think maybe like 10 minutes into their set, I was like, I have to go, I'm gonna drown out here. And so I walk outside, as soon as that cold breeze hits me, I realize I'm drenched in everyone else's sweat.
Oh, stop! I'm gonna throw up.
That's
That's
disgusting.
disgusting.
I wanted to cry. I was like, oh my
That
God,
is
you know
like-
how I am with yeah,
That is disgusting.
I'm gonna throw. I'm not feeling it.
How do you not leave with something
But I
at a
wasn't-
concert?
When I
That's-
say drenched, it's like someone threw me into a pool.
Oh,
not what I
oh,
was.
There was
stop.
this place that I went to. Like, it was friends that invited me. It was up in Boston. They was doing a Lyrical Lemonade in Chicago. So
A
like,
what? A lyrical
It's
elimination?
called Lyrical Lemonade. It
I
was
know
a
what that is.
concert. Yeah. So basically, Lyrical Lemonade was playing out in Chicago. So I had to find a flight out to Chicago to basically go to this event.
You
This
would
was-
do that?
Yeah. This was on the south side of Chicago, and it was
You've lost your mind.
yeah. So when I got in, I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be nice music. No, it was all mosh pit, like all.
And they do it in basements and
Yes,
stuff.
it was
That's
just,
disgusting.
It was just all bad. It was. Just
Didn't
a
you
big
see the
field.
movie?
It was just all bad.
What's the
Chicago
name of the white guy in
came
the
number
movie?
2 as one of the most beautiful cities to live in.
It depends what part.
I guess not the South
South
Side.
side.
Was that where bad Leroy Brown was or something?
Yeah, the
They
Southside
burned
had
down
a lot
the
of
town.
shooting. No, Southside got a lot of shooting, and then the fact that they put it there is for like gentrification and whatnot.
What's the name of the white guy who did the movie? The song, the lyric guy.
Ooh, there you go.
Talked into reality. That guy.
Come on, Arcade
He's a singer.
Soundflight.
He's a singer. He's a rapper.
Who?
He's a
Eminem.
white-
Eminem? No, that's
He did it in the
Chicago.
South Side of
Go back to the
Chicago.
lyrics. What did you just say?
He said,
Eminem.
back to reality.
What was the
He said
song?
something
That was his song.
reality.
You want me to play it? I can
Sing
play
it.
Oh, I
it.
know what song you're talking about. That's why I want you to say it. The
Back
same way
into
you just said.
back to reality. That was a lyric in the song.
You sound like Thanos saying it. Not
I may sound like anything you want, but you know what I'm talking about. They filmed that in the South Side of Chicago,
Yeah.
and those were mosh pits in basements. Why would you fly out?
No,
for
it wasn't
that?
a basement. It was like mostly fields, so they set it up like Rolling Loud down here. But like
You
it was
ought to be a
mostly-
freaking mom.
I thought it was gonna be like, you know, organized, but like right when I passed security, it was just not organized.
It's disgusting. It smells like.
Every
And then
day.
you know how bad it is. I don't know what this thing is that you got to be close to the singer. Why? First of all, they're sweaty, they're stinking, they're probably high on top of everything else. But women take off their tops
They do.
and they get on guys' shoulders.
I don't think we do that anymore. I
Oh,
think
no!
No, women do
yeah.
because during this event there was this one girl that got picked to go up on stage and then she took off her top to sing with one of these.
Oh my
girls,
God!
so, yeah.
And then
so
it's
it
like,
was just like it was just.
and they're sweating. And there's sweat coming on. I'm telling the girl, can you please put your blouse back on? I mean, I'm telling a girl to put her blouse back on. That's how bad it gets.
Like my friends were telling me, why you not coming closer? I'm like, there's no need for me to come
Closer?
closer.
Where's the next state? I mean, you remember Alice Cooper?
I'm good.
He used to have people spit in the glass and he used to drink it on stage. Remember that? We had one blue eye, one brown eye.
That's a
Again.
joke. That's a joke.
It's not a joke. It's true. It's real. Look it up. In all his concerts, he did that. He don't do it now because I think he caught hepatitis B or something.
Way more
The
than
guy's a
that.
freaking idiot.
Here's the thing. Everyone just keep your
Germs to yourself.
Dawn, I'm gonna take off my shirt
Keep your
and
things
dance to
to
the
yourself.
reality.
That'll be a vision.
Keep your germs to yourself.
I mean, if you tell a woman who has a beautiful body, can you please put your clothes back on? It must really
They used to
stink.
do a concert, just like keep like a backpack full of deodorant. Just be like, you get one, you get one. Just
It's
no.
not even just the smell. It's just that I don't want people's
It's the smell of
No, it
dirt,
body
starts with the smell.
situation on
Must.
me.
Starts with the
dirt,
smell.
musk. Some people don't wash their hair. Some people don't wash themselves.
Oh,
Brush
they
their
go to
teeth.
concerts. Nobody's bathes. Do you know why? Because they don't want people getting on top of them. So the more you stink, the further people are. This is what
probably
my, I
true.
never went to these
Because
things.
a lot of people are sour in those concerts. They're sour.
Sour.
Sour, like they have, that musk. When
I
it's
can't
very
believe you
musky.
went. You've changed my whole persona.
I'm gonna
of you.
throw up.
I used to go to, but during the pandemic I had to cut that off. So I don't go.
Yeah, you better
I'm
cut off a
very
few things.
sheltered,
Wow.
HBO Max, Netflix.
That's
that.
disgusting. Stop, because I'm about to faint.
What? I'm keeping it clean.
You're
I'm
keeping
keeping
it
it
clean,
clean
but they're
now. They're not though, but they're probably still.
Would you hang out with a guy who goes to those type of situations
It
all the
just
time?
happened.
What, concerts?
Yeah, would you hang out
I'm one
with?
of those people.
Oh, you're one of those people?
I
I
usually-
don't know why the hell I'm hanging out with
I usually
you.
do lawn seats. though.
I
That's
just feel
lawn
like
seats.
concerts are gonna change after this whole
Like, I know-
situation with the pandemic.
I know a lot of people who do the fish concerts, and they fly all over the country, fish, to see fish.
Oh, PH?
Oh, okay. They call them fish. You know what that is?
PHIS?
They fly all over
Well,
the
there's-
country
it's
to
either
see them.
fish or real big fish. Two
No,
different
fish.
Okay.
Concerts are gonna change though. So
So anyway, you saw the MTV Awards last night?
yeah, Conor McGregor got a little livid with Machine Gun Kelly because Machine Gun Kelly said he's not a real fighter on the red carpet.
Yeah,
He
Machine
got-
Gun Kelly, he's with Megan Fox, and she's
Yeah.
gonna marry him, so he got all big-headed. I wouldn't tell an MMA guy like him, you can't fight. He almost put his fist on his ear.
Yes.
But that wasn't the big news. That was big news, I saw that. But the big news was Madonna.
Really?
Did you see Madonna come out with her black outfit?
No.
Oh my God, look it up on Twitter.
I gotta see it.
Madonna comes out and she says, "Happy birthday, what is it? MT4 and
MTV?
MTV." She says, and they said, because Madonna pushed for MTV 40 years ago, and they said we weren't going to make it. Well, beep, beep, beep. She's just going away cursing.
On the red carpet or like on the poster?
She was on stage.
Oh, she looking nice.
Wow.
Look at Madonna.
She
Look at
oh.
Madonna, baby.
Wow.
Now, that's a 64-year-old body.
Wow.
And she turns around
She's 64?
and she has, She's either 64 or 59. I think she's my age.
I see it.
And she turns around and walks off that stage. She's strutting. Because Madonna in the day was the game. She was the game.
Yep.
It was nobody bigger, nobody better. And she was a maven when they came to marketing.
Wow.
So Madonna said, happy birthday. And she was a big part of this whole thing. Without the Madonnas of the world,
VMAs
would be gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Impressive.
But my goodness, when I saw that last night, who is
And Doja Cat was the ringmaster. Slick, you like Doja Cat?
Yeah, I love Doja Cat. Doja came out of nowhere because nobody thought that she was an artist. She made a song called Moo.
Well, they had a lot of nice art, a lot of music on there. It was really strange. That guy was strange. Now,
Wow.
they had.
Who is this guy in the purple?
He does this
Swaying
real. I love the
wedding
song.
gown.
That's what's his? That's.
He does that strange song that you
That's
told
the
me
guy-
about.
That's the guy. That's he's our blood donor or vampire of this new generation.
That guy wants to give out his hepatitis blood.
That's Lil Nas X?
That's Lil Nas X with the
Wow.
Now-
You've been
now-
talking about Lil Nas all week, Slick. Now I know Lil Nas's.
No, I didn't see Lady Gaga's piece. Was she on there?
No, I'm saying Lil Nas, he's the new Lady Gaga with all the outlandish outfits.
Wow.
So Megan Fox is wearing nothing.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's Megan
Wow,
Fox,
and
she's
she's
pretty-
higher than a kite.
Really?
Her eyes are like disappearing.
Wow.
And she's calling the machine gun her her future daddy, baby daddy, all over the
They're a
place.
cute couple. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
No, he looks like a zombie with his velvet red.
He's just a Pete Davidson that knows how to rap. That's the only difference between those
He
guys.
doesn't know. He's a rock star. He's not. He's like more. Of a
Is he
rock
good?
No, you're right, he's
I have
not.
never heard anything he does.
This is
He's
Cyndi
more-
Lauper?
he's more
He
of a
has
rock
like
star.
4 good songs.
I gotta tell you, these
We
ladies.
got Simone Biles.
There's
She was
Simone
there.
Biles.
Simone Biles was there.
Oh, nice.
Cyndi Lauper is 68.
Yes, and she looks great.
Holy
How
cow.
much like
She looks great.
airdrop it.
She looks great.
Unbelievable.
It's funny because it brings back flashes of when this whole music industry started. Because they were the first to open a dedicated channel to it.
Wow.
And the first thing, when I saw the first one, I said, this is never going to make it. And then they got Madonna on there, and she started bringing some of her friends. And all of a sudden, they got serious. And here it is, they're celebrating their 40th birthday. They are been around longer than you guys been alive. That's amazing.
Wow.
And it's funny because Aaron Rodgers is talking about kids born in 1999 playing football and they're in the huddle. He says, I can't believe what him and Brady were talking about this. I can't believe that these kids are in the huddle and they were born in 1999. Can you believe that?
So they were saying that Brady's been playing longer than they've been born, and they're playing with him. I
That's
know.
scary.
So that's why he's the GOAT.
Yep.
Well, he can play with anybody. He showed it against the Dallas Cowboys, which they had a horrible preseason. The defense shows it, but he can light it up. Almost, what do you have, 400 yards? Like,
Yeah.
he can
Almost
light it up.
400, Yeah, almost 400 yards. But
That's-
I'm just still looking at these pictures because who did I just see?
How long was that thing? It went on from 9 to midnight, 9 to 1? My God.
I should have stayed for the looks, but
I did not even know it was on. I got to go back and rewatch it now.
Yeah.
All right, ready to wrap this up? All right, see what's coming out of the studio later today. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay dry. We'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Hold on, guys.
He wasn't ready.
He's a little late.
Yeah,
He's watching Little John.
Yes, I was.
Little John and Big Megan.
Lil Nas X.
Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffee out.
Your cup runneth over.
No,
Have
company dry.
a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions, and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs, because you know, your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.